द हरप्रीत सिंह शो ਦੇ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਇਸ ਐਪੀਸੋਡ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਪ ਸਭ ਦਾ ਕਰਦਾ ਹਾਂ ਹਾਰਦਿਕ ਸਵਾਗਤ। ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਸੈਗਮੈਂਟ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਮੁਲਾਕਾਤ ਕਰਵਾਉਣ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਸਰੀ ਦੇ ਮੇਅਰ ਦੇ ਪਦ ਲਈ ਕੰਟੈਂਡਰ ਡਗ ਮਕਲਮ ਨਾਲ। ਜੋ ਕੁਝ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਪਿਛਲੇ ਸਮੇਂ ਦੌਰਾਨ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਹੀ ਜਾਣੂ ਹੋ। ਕੈਂਪੇਨ ਜੋ ਹੈ ਫੈਗ ਐਂਡ ਤੇ ਹੈ, ਕੀ ਕੁਝ ਹੋਇਆ ਇਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਕਿਹੜੇ ਇਸ਼ੂਜ਼ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਉੱਭਰ ਕੇ ਆਏ ਨੇ ਅਤੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਪੋਲਸ ਆ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ ਉਸ ਸੰਬੰਧ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਕੀ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਹੈ, ਆਓ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਡਗ ਮਕਲਮ ਤੋਂ। Welcome to the program.
Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you. So, Doug, it's been a long time, since you've been campaigning, going around, meeting the people. How has this campaign been different than the different other campaigns?
Well, I've been out campaigning for the last 3 months, every day, 7 days a week. A lot of events and a lot of door knocking. And I think the people out in Surrey that I've seen and visited and so forth are, they're scared in their communities. They're frustrated. They're angry.
Right.
And they have asked the current council to fix the crime in their communities,
right.
And there has been no action. And I think what I'm hearing is they're frustrated because now when it's election time, a lot of the current councillors who are running for mayor are putting forward all these ideas. But they're saying, where have they been for 6 years? They've
right.
been on, in fact, one of my councillors was chair of the police committee, and they didn't do anything in 6 years. And
right.
The crime that's crept into our community hasn't happened overnight.
Right.
It's come about in the last 4 or 5 years, drug recovery houses. And people want some action. And so we've put forward a platform in public safety
right.
that's action oriented. No more talking, no more academic studies, no more reports. We're going to put it into force
right.
as soon as we get in.
And also the campaigning, what we saw was that especially the billboards which were put, and over there was some kind of racist things which came out in a city like Surrey, diverse city like Surrey. What do you feel about it? And also, do you think, is there a need for having these kind of billboards now when the campaign styles are changing, the media, there's a lot of media which can project what you want to say? What is a personal feeling about it?
Well, I think as far as the signs are concerned, it does give all the candidates, especially the independent ones that aren't part of a group, the opportunity to put out signs so that their face gets in front of the public and
right.
they get their name in front of the public. So from that point of view, I think signs are good.
Right.
I think in Surrey we're a very multicultural city, and that's why we're recommending the ward system, because I think that would represent the different cultures far better.
Right.
And also the geographic areas of Surrey, I think. And so it's very important, I think, to recognize it. The privilege I had when I was mayor and when I'd been campaigning for 3 months is to learn the different cultures and understand them. And to me, that's been the greatest thrill that I've seen in my campaigning, is
right.
to understand all the different cultures, their traditions, and encourage them to be part of a very strong
right.
fabric of Surrey.
So Doug, during the functions, wherever they were, we found you there, you were present over there. Now, after election time, do you assure the people that the way you have been campaigning and you've been listening to the grievances of the people, the issues, the challenges, what they're facing, that momentum will remain if you are elected?
Well, the momentum certainly will. When I was mayor before, I was a very open mayor. I still attended a lot of functions around because right. I want to be with the people. I want to be out with the people, talking to people. I'm not
right.
a person that's going to sit in an office and so forth. Before I was a people's mayor, and I have more energy now. I've lost 30 pounds.
Right.
And, I'm going to continue. In fact, we have a lot of work to
right.
do. Everything that we have put on our platform, we're going to do in the first month. And so we have a lot of work to do.
Right.
And I can assure everyone that I will still be out at the functions and meeting the people
right.
and being part. I have an open door policy when I was mayor, and I will have an open door again when people can also come
right.
without appointments. And if I'm not busy or if I'm not in a meeting, they can walk right into my office. And
Wonderful.
that's the way I want to.
Okay. And Doug, as far as the polls are concerned, there's a strong fight between you and your opponent, Linda. They are the major ones, whatever polls have come. So what is your opinion about polls? And especially there are some fence sitters still thinking. What would you like to tell them?
Well, first of all, I'm not a big believer in polls. You know, we're running this campaign straightforward. We've listened to the public. We've put our issues and action plan in force, and all we're doing is going straight forward. We're not looking back. We're not looking back at polls. We just look straight forward to tonight, for instance, and tomorrow, and to talk to people, to residents. The final poll is up to the people, and that's the way we look at it.
Right. And as I said, there are some people who are still thinking about what to do, who have not made up their mind. What would be your message to them?
Well, my message is very clear. If you want a strong Surrey, if you want a multicultural city that can be a leader in the world, if you want a city that has great jobs and benefits for our families, then we need to have a safe city, and we're going to accomplish that. We also need to provide better transportation for our city so people can get around. Bring fiscal responsibility to our city by freezing taxes for 2 years and cutting the operating budget by 3. And finally, on the fourth pillar of our program is the governance of Surrey to bring in the ward system.
Right. And as you said, you've been campaigning for 3 months, and it's taken toll on you. Your voice is also now at its lowest ebb because of talking again and again. Now, there are a lot of issues and challenges. What you've already apprised our listeners and viewers that these are the things which need to be done. But have you also prioritized some things which will be immediately taken care of, and then things will follow?
2 things that we'll do the day after we get elected. One will be the public safety and ask for 142 policemen to come into Surrey.
Right.
We've been told that and confirmed that they can bring those in within 12 months. So we'll make the motion and request the day after we get elected.
Right.
The other thing that we will do the day after election is close down the Surrey Development Corporation. We have promised that we would do that, and we will do that.
Right. Wonderful. It was again a pleasure talking to you. Best wishes and congratulations once again for that very healthy campaigning which has been going on, whereas some sides we saw there was some dirty things which came out, but you have been carrying on with what you believe in. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much for
Thank you,
inviting
Doug.
me.
ਅੱਜ ਜੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕੀਤੀ, ਡਗ ਮਕਲਮ ਨੇ ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਫਾਈਨਲ ਫੇਜ਼ ਹੈ ਕੈਂਪੇਨਿੰਗ ਦਾ। ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਜੋ ਵਾਅਦੇ ਕੀਤੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਪੂਰਾ ਉਤਰਾਂਗਾ, ਮੈਂ ਪੂਰਾ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਾਂਗਾ, ਤੇ ਨਾਲ ਮੇਰਾ ਜੋ ਪਿਛੋਕੜ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਦੱਸਦਾ ਕਿ ਕਿਸ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਰੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਈਬਰੈਂਟ ਸਿਟੀ ਹੈ ਇਸ ਨੂੰ ਹੋਰ ਮਜ਼ਬੂਤ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਹੈ। ਨਾਲ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਜੋ 3 ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇਮੀਡੀਏਟਲੀ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਨਗੇ ਉਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਰੀ ਡਿਵੈਲਪਮੈਂਟ ਕਾਰਪੋਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਨੂੰ ਭੰਗ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕੀਤੀ ਇਮੀਡੀਏਟਲੀ ਚੁਣਨ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ, ਤੇ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਇਲਾਵਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕ੍ਰਾਈਮ ਦਾ ਮੁੱਦਾ ਹੈ ਉਸ ਦੇ ਪ੍ਰਤੀ 142 ਪੁਲਿਸ ਅਫਸਰ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਨਿਯੁਕਤ ਕਰਨੇ ਨੇ। ਇੱਕ ਸਮੱਸਿਆ ਜੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਦੇਖ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਚੇਂਜ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਪਰ ਜਦੋਂ ਸਾਡੀ ਵਾਰੀ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਹੈ ਤਦ ਅਸੀਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਂਦੇ। ਆਪ ਸਭ ਨੂੰ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਵੋਟ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਪਾਓ, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਅਧਿਕਾਰ ਮਿਲਿਆ, ਬੜੀ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਅਧਿਕਾਰ ਮਿਲਿਆ ਹੈ। ਜਿਸ ਵੀ ਉਮੀਦਵਾਰ ਨੂੰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਮਝਦੇ ਹੋ, ਜਿਸ ਵੀ ਕੈਂਡੀਡੇਟ ਨੂੰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਮਝਦੇ ਹੋ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਸਹੀ ਰਿਪਰੈਜ਼ੈਂਟੇਸ਼ਨ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੈ, ਕੀ ਉਸਦੀ ਥਾਟ ਹੈ, ਕੀ ਉਸਦਾ ਪਿਛੋਕੜ ਹੈ, ਇਹ ਸਾਰੀ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਧਿਆਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਰੱਖ ਕੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਵੋਟ ਦਾ ਇਸਤੇਮਾਲ 15 ਨਵੰਬਰ ਨੂੰ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਕਰਨਾ।